Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, like suckers, commenters, subscribers, just generally anybody who watches these videos. Welcome back. Just getting through the thick of it here. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Been seeing a lot of stuff going on the Northern Ireland biker scene that, you know, means I don't well, I'm going to publicise it because video recently in BallyCastle, as everybody knows from Northern Ireland, the bikers love to park along the promenade on the footpath, and I think the council has had enough. And the red jackets. So for anybody that doesn't know, they like to park along the footpath, gives them quick access to the coffee shops, the ice cream places, the fish and chip places, basically all the amenities on the in the street of BallyCastle. Now, BallyCastle can be a very busy place at times. And even on a good day, it's chock-a-block. Now, what has happened is the bikers are annoyed because the council is basically going, well, you. And I think they're starting to like crack down on the bikes parking on the footpath, and the bikers are up in arms because they used to park. They've been parking there for years. It's tradition. It's da 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 da. And while this is true, bikers have been parking there ever since I've known of BallyCastle. Bikers have always parked there, and they have started changed. It's like a change.org or something, and I will link it in the description down below. There is a little link to it if you want to go and sign it, if you want to help the cause. And I basically just want to talk about it because I do get it. You know, it is annoying that place where you continuously park is now you're not allowed to park there, and you have to drive another 200 or 300 yards into a car park, and then you're taking up car spaces, and people don't like it when you take up car spaces, and then you get bikes parked everywhere and anywhere and all that fun stuff. And I don't know who he was, so that's interesting to find out that later. You know, it's a whole big rigmarole, and you get the bikers out in arms, you know. Some guys just go to BallyCastle and have a coffee and then come home, and that's totally fine. And, you know, some just stay there for a couple of minutes, have a wee smoke break, and then head on to Portrush, Portstewart, Bushmills, and all that there fun stuff. I'm a bit torn to the whole thing. I will park on the footpath if I get the opportunity, but seven times out of 10, I'll probably take a car parking space if there's more than one of us, or if there's a curb. You know, it gives me access to, if I have a partner with me, to get her on and off the bike and stuff like that there. Now, I will say to the bikers of BallyCastle, get a stronger argument. Just because it's tradition doesn't mean gives you the right to park there. I mean, look at Northern Ireland. Just because you get to walk down a road doesn't mean you're entitled to walk down a road. You know, get a wee bit political there for people who'll only understand that type of thing. Get a stronger argument solely because councils do not care whether you and your buddies have been parking there for years. Council's going to get money off basically fining people for parking there, you know. Then there is the whole thing is obviously if there's a weekend where there's loads of bikes, and that's probably a weekend where there's loads of people in cars. You've got people with prams, you've got, you know, you've got people wanting to stop and chat, and you're taking up real estate on a footpath. And in actual sense, it is a footpath, not a bike path. You know, it'd be different if there was like designated parking for like 7 bikes, but there was 20. You know, that you could argue there's not enough and stuff like that there. A lot of people are like, but like the kids love it. The kids love seeing the bikes. I mean, a blind man loves seeing. Just because he loves to see doesn't mean he wants to. You know, and I get it. Some people, now this is a dig at summer bikers for anybody who is sensitive to that sort of thing. Just because you paid 19 grand for your bike that's out 4 days a year doesn't give you the right to tell people where you're going to park. I get it. You're going to, it saves your bike from getting scratched, and, you know, I can see it from the coffee shop when I'm sipping my double espresso. That's fine. That's fine. But get a stronger argument. Council will only listen to facts. Council will only listen to major objectives, or major objections. Sorry. I'll get my words right at some point. So, having the change.org, rallying your local councillors, MLAs and stuff like that there, and beating them down is the only way they'll do it, you know. Now, by the time this video goes out, it's probably all done and dusted and either stopped or not started or something stupid, but there's record amounts of people out on bikes these days, and then a record amount of people staying home these days. So, of course, there's going to be an issue with, what do you call it, space on the footpath. Like, if I was parked over there on that footpath, there'd be a problem. But if I was a hoochie myself over in the wee corner in there, not a problem. You know, it's common sense. Now, I do know before anybody gives off, I do know that the footpath gets wider in some areas, and yeah, that's fine as long as there's space for pedestrians. And you probably find it was some self-entitled pedestrian that decided to complain, and then the councils went, "Oh, here, yeah, knock that in the head." So, being smart about the issue and dealing with the issue smartly is 100% the way to go. Traffic, on the other hand, if everybody was to ride bikes, I could get home from work quicker. Trying to save my pocket. People insist on texting me when I'm on the bike. It's annoying. It's rude. So, yes, go sign the change.org. If it helps, it helps. No worries. I mean, I know the other argument is that a lot of businesses would lose money. But the majority of the bikers who say that are also the ones that say that they don't stay for long. Okay. You know, go to the businesses, ask the businesses what they think. You know, think of it smartly. Finally got this bugger in to get sorted, get the head burn done, and then get the fork seals done too. I've got my wheat service kit, I've got my oils, I've got my spark plugs, and I've got my filter. Going to do that myself. And then get the clutch done later on down the line, because I think it's alright. I would like to have it done just as a, it's done. But it is saving me a hell of a lot of money. Now, I know getting the fork seals and the headburn done is going to cost a fortune. But I can live with that. Because I'm expecting it, and I know it's kind of my fault. Well, isn't my fault. I just haven't checked them in a long time. And if I had took good care of them and spread them with Bulldog BDX, it wouldn't be a big deal. Cheeky product placement. But that gets done in a couple of weeks. And then we're able to enjoy the summer and get some new tires and later on in the summer and we're golden. I'm in a bit of a dubious situation because I don't know whether to go for the Dunlop Mutants or the Pilot Road 6s, because I know they do Mutants for the Tracer in normal wheel sizes, so that's something I'll have to look at when it comes round to it. But yeah, I hope everybody as well. I mean, I haven't made a video in like a week or two, just because just busy as hell. I've got a few things that I've recorded that I'm holding on. When this goes in to get the work done, I may actually borrow their, if it's available, their XSR 900 GP, because I seen that they have it. They were building it the other day, so you know, chance me arm at that. Per bike screaming at me. It is currently 25 degrees with 106 degrees on the bike, which is also why I want to get the oil changed, because I've probably fried it by now. And then near the end of the winter, I'm going to need a chain and sprockets. It's a nice wee scenic tour, this one. The Lagan Lookout over there. Belfast City Centre right in front of you. So yeah, that's all, folks. Really, if you are interested in helping the cause, go down into the comments or down into the description and find the link. Go sign the link. It might help, it might not. We never know. And yeah, bikers, just take it into consideration what I've been saying. You know, it's get a stronger argument. Don't forget, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. We don't spam here. We talk about halfway interesting things. And don't forget, keep it lit. And if you can't keep it lit, don't go to the Causeway Coast and expect to park on the footpath.